Good evening, everybody. Hello, 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 hello. This is your humble neighborhood professor, Professor Toto, with a live report. It's late. It's almost 11 o'clock at night Central Time here in Tulsa, Oklahoma. But I promised you, my friends, my fans, my followers, the ones that helped me, some of you helped pay my way to get here, I owe you a report before I go to bed tonight. So I want to just say this to you. I've never been more excited and convinced that we're on the side of the right than I am tonight. I spent 12 hours today in a meeting with about 5,000 other patriots, warriors, not whiners. They're not sitting around crying and wondering. They're fighting. They're getting ready to bring our president back to the White House, to hand him the Congress and the Senate. I heard things today that I cannot talk about here on Facebook or YouTube for that matter. I heard things today concerning elections, and I have to be careful. I heard things concerning the bug that came to the United States from China that I cannot talk about here tonight. But there was things that blew my mind today. It literally blew my mind. I'm going to do videos on what I have learned and put them on my Rumble channel. I cannot put them on Facebook or YouTube. If you're not on Rumble, you need to find my Rumble channel, Professor Toto, on Rumble. I'm going to upload tomorrow, if I can, the things I learned today. That's mind-blowing. We've been lied to. We've been lied to in some major ways. Tonight at 10 o'clock, Lynn Wood took the stage and spoke for an hour. I went live so you could hear what he was saying, but I had to delete that live because of some of the things he said. It would cause my channel to get deleted. So I did not post the video. But what I'm going to do, I recorded it on my professional camera, and I'm going to upload that video to Rumble probably tonight. So if you want to connect with the good stuff, you're going to have to go to my Rumble channel. I probably signed over 500 autographs today because I met the most amazing patriots in the United States of America. They came up to me, many of them with tears in their eyes, to thank me for keeping their spirits up through this ordeal. But I had to thank them because when I get tired, it's you guys that keep me going. And I was so thankful I met people from South Africa that watch our show every night. Their whole neighborhood watches Professor Toto. And it was phenomenal. It was phenomenal, the people we met today. And so many of them are coming to Toto's retreat in September. Now, I didn't know why the Lord wanted me to come here. Of course, it would be nice to come and see Sidney Powell, Lynn Wood, but it was an inconvenient time for me to come with my church and things of that nature. And we just ended a whole week of Holy Week at our church, and I really just wasn't too excited about coming. But the whole way here, I kept hearing the voice of the Lord speak to me and say, I want to show you the purpose for what happened to Donald Trump. I want to show you the purpose, and I want to show you something, Shane, talking to me, that you're allowing to get out of hand. And so I got here today, and I didn't know what the Lord meant by that, but he told me he was going to correct me today. He was going to show me something. And when I got here today, I expected a bunch of facts and figures, and we got those. But I was completely shocked by the moving of the Holy Ghost. I posted some videos. I literally saw the altars filled with people at this political rally. Now, I told you that the Lord said he was going to correct me about something because I've allowed Toto's retreat that's coming up in September, which is the Feast of Tabernacles, which is a camp meeting basically. I have had many people that's inboxed me and suggested that I make that meeting more of a political rally. Just stick with politics instead of making it too spiritual. And I have to admit that I was leaning in that direction because after all, I want to please the people. But when I saw the move of God today, God spoke to me and said, I brought you here to turn you around, to let you know that the purpose of what has happened to Donald Trump is to wake my people up to the level of wickedness in this nation so that I can bring a revival to America, a revival to the Republic, and I want to use you to do it. I'm going to use you to do it, and I'm bringing those people there not to hear more political jargon, but to find the purpose of it all, which is bringing America back to God. That is what Toto's retreat is going to be about. We are going to have 3 days of information, but the power of God and prayer for America. I saw the Holy Ghost today. Listen, I saw Lynn Wood. I saw these people inundated by Holy Ghost filled move of God. And I knew then God is up to something. The evil that happened to Donald Trump, that was exposed, the depth of it, has shaken us all to our core, shaken us to the altar, shaken us back to calling out on God and leaning on God to restore this nation. There was a revival in Tulsa, Oklahoma today. The Spirit of God was, I'm telling you, everywhere. The altars were full of people. People receiving, it was phenomenal. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm telling you, listen to me carefully. God, look in these blue eyes. Let me find this camera. Look in these eyes. God is going to use what Satan meant for evil. Mark these words down. To blow your mind. And I'm going to be part of it. And you're going to be part of it. Listen, evil wins sometimes for a moment, but they don't win forever. Okay? So hang tight. More news is coming. Good night, everybody.